Myself PW Hegde, working as an assistant professor at Sanjeevani College of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering department. Now we have discussed about Pelton wheel turbine, that is impulse water turbine. In that turbine, the all potential energy or pressure energy of water is converted into kinetic energy in the nozzle itself, and we get a impulse or force and which have only kinetic energy, and pressure energy or pressure remain constant in the rotor. Now in case of reaction water turbine, the complete conversion of potential energy or pressure energy into kinetic energy is not taking place in nozzle or fixed blade. It is taking place in fixed blade as well as in moving blade. So let's have a look about Francis turbine or reaction turbine. So it is applicable to both. This principle of operation is applicable to Francis turbine, Kaplan turbine and propeller turbine. So in a reaction turbine, the runner utilizes both potential and kinetic energies as the water flows through the stationary part of a turbine. Whole of its pressure energy is not converted into kinetic energy, and when water flows through the moving part, there is a change in both pressure and velocity of flow of water. In short, in reaction turbine, the runner utilizes both potential energy and kinetic energy. Means what? Some conversion of potential energy into kinetic energy is taking place in a stationary part of turbine. So it is normally not known as a nozzle. It consists of number of fixed plate that are also known as guide plates. In that guide plate, some potential energy will be partial conversion of potential energy is converted into kinetic energy, and remaining is taking place in the moving part, that is rotor. So rotor moves because of change in pressure, and that pressure is nothing but reaction pressure. That's why it is known as reaction turbine. Now what are the main parts? Penstock. So penstock is a large size conduit which convey the water from the upstream of the dam reservoir to the turbine runner. So in short, we can say it is a pipe. Now spiral or scroll casing, it constitutes a closed passage whose cross-sectional area gradually decreases along the flow direction, and area is maximum at inlet and nearly zero at exit. The casing is spiral shaped so that water may enter the runner at constant velocity throughout the circumference of runner. In short, casing plays the role to supply water to guide blade or fixed blade at constant velocity, and it is made of concrete, cast steel or plate steel. So you can see the here, this is a sketch of Francis turbine. Okay, this is what casing. After casing, it goes in guide width. Okay, then there are steering, and then there is a runner. Okay, so you can see the another sketch. So this is casing. Okay, then these are the stationary vanes, or it is also known as guide vanes. Okay, these are adjustable guide vanes, but they are stationary because they will not rotate. Sorry, these are guide vanes. Okay, and this is runner. This guide vane, these are stay vane or stationary vanes. Okay, so casing, stationary vane, guide vane and runner. Okay, so the first part is what? Casing. So it is a closed passage whose cross-sectional area gradually decreases along the flow direction. Then next is guide vanes guide vane or guide vanes and stay vanes. The basic purpose of guide vanes or stay vane is to convert a part of pressure energy of fluid at it enters to the kinetic energy. So some amount of pressure energy or partial conversion of pressure energy of fluid into kinetic energy is taking place in the guide vanes. Okay. Moreover, the guide vanes are provided and can be done by suitable governing mechanism to regulate the flow while the load changes. Now see, when the load on turbine, load is nothing but electrical energy or electrical load. If load on turbine is high, then speed, the shaft speed may decrease, but we have to maintain the speed constant because we want to maintain the frequency constant. So that's why the guide vanes are provided. If load is more, speed will be less, so you have to maintain the speed, so you have to increase the flow of water. That can be done by opening and closing of guide vanes. So guide vanes are also known as wicket gates. The guide vanes impart a tangential velocity and hence an angular momentum to the water before it enters to the runner. The driving force on the runner is both due to impulse and reaction effects. Now here you see some partial conversion of pressure energy into kinetic energy is taking place in the guide vane. So at the end of guide vane there is a pressure energy as well as kinetic energy. Now again this remaining conversion of pressure energy into kinetic energy is taking place in the runner or rotor. Okay, and there is always a pressure difference with respect to runner. That pressure and runner rotates because of that pressure difference. That pressure difference is nothing but reaction pressure. That's why it is known as reaction turbine. Now the number of blades usually varies between 16 to 24. Now draft tube, the pressure at exit is less than atmosphere. Now see, since we are converting the pressure energy into kinetic energy throughout, that is starting from guide vanes then runner. So at the exit the pressure may be less. It may be less than atmosphere, but we have to discharge that water into tailways. So that's why we have to increase the pressure. So that pressure will be increased by decreasing the kinetic energy or velocity by using draft tube. So draft tube will have a in a flow direction the cross section of draft tube increases. Okay. Then next, the modern Francis turbine is a mixed flow reaction turbine. That is, water under pressure enters the runner from the guide vane toward the center in radial direction and discharge out the runner in axially. Okay. Now the head acting on turbine is partly transformed into kinetic energy and rest is remain as pressure head. So there is a pressure difference of pressure between the guide vane and runner, which is known as reaction pressure, and it is responsible for the motion of runner. That's why it is known as Francis turbine is known as reaction turbine. So up till guide vanes, the working of Francis, coupler and propeller is same. Okay, so it is known as reaction turbine. All three turbines are reaction turbine. Francis turbine operate under the medium head and also require medium quantity of water. So here water is brought down to turbine through a penstock and directed to the number of stationary orifices. It is also known as guide vanes or wicket gate. These are the important Francis turbine installation in India. It is installed at Bhakra Dam project at Bhakra on Satluj River, Kaveri Hydroelectric Scheme at Shivasamudram, Hirakud Dam project at Hirakud, and Rihand Dam project at on Rihand River. Okay, so now you can see the constructional features. First is what? Spiral casing. Okay, then next is, so water will enter like this. Okay, then it enters in the guide vanes. Okay, then this is guide vane. Okay, this is guide vane. Then it enters in the, this is guide vane. This then it enters in the runner. Okay, so partial conversion of pressure energy into kinetic energy is taking place in the guide vane. The remaining conversion is taking place in the runner. Okay, and now water enters in radial direction and exit in axial direction. That's why it is known as mixed flow type of turbine. Now this is the operating ring, and through linkages it is connected to guide vanes. Sorry, guide vanes. Here are guide vane. Okay, through linkages this is connected to guide vane. This governing mechanism is connected to guide vane. In Pelton turbine, governing of turbine is done by that spare rod assembly, and here governing is done by guide vanes. So guide vanes, these are guide vanes. Guide vanes can have opening and closing according to load. Okay, so this is known as water guiding device or governor. This is operating ring. This is main shaft. Okay, this is water inlet. Okay, like this, water enters over the circumference of guide vanes. Then partial conversion is taking place in guide vane and remaining is taking place in runner. So at the end of runner, the pressure, since pressure is continuously reducing starting from guide vane to runner exits, that's why pressure may reduce. So we are using draft tube having an increased cross section. Okay, Steering is just used to guide the or for to have a proper smooth flow of water. This is what turbine, Francis turbine construction. You can see the diagram. Okay, so casing, then guide vanes, and then runner and draft tube. This is draft tube. Okay, this is what draft tube, then tailways. Now this is all about the constructional features of Francis turbine. Now in next video we will discuss about how to get the equation for work done and efficiency of Francis turbine. Thank you.